Sagittarius, welcome. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me this week. We are going to do your love reading, and it will be good for, oh, that is crappy. It will be good for the next 7 days. Man, either my hands are getting tired or it's going to be hard for me to pull the story out of... Oh, okay, I'll shut up. That one went well. I think my hands are getting tired. Sometimes when the cards stop cooperating, you're like, do I need to get a new deck? But I think we're good, and I love this deck. And we've gotten 2 really good readings so far for Aries and Leo. So let's see. Alrighty, let's go ahead and lay out the cards. Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. All 3 of you have gotten the 6 of Cups, which is either getting back with someone from the past or letting go of something from the past. And for Aries and Leo, it was getting back with someone, and the tidings are good. So let's see how this plays out for you, Sag. Ooh, not well. Okay, little twist. I'm a Sag, so I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing and crying with you. Okay, let me lay out the cards. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Yeah, okay. Sag. In the other 2 fire sign readings, someone wanted to come back. I'm sitting here going back and forth because something went down and I can't figure out who's the bad guy, and it's never a bad guy, you know, it takes 2 and life is life and shit happens, right? But in this instance, I really do feel like your person cheated or lied, but did something wrong. And this is not a very positive reading, actually, Sagittarius. I just got to call it as I see it. And I have 2 3s. I really feel like there was some third-party situation going on here. I feel like right now where you're at is this person is asking you if they can have another chance. And the way that's making you feel is like this is a win-lose scenario. Like if any decision that you make, it's not going to be a good one. If you feel sorry for them and try and understand them and go back and give it another shot, you're not going to feel good about it. You don't. And if you tell them, no, there's no way that you would consider them again, it's not going to be pleasant. They're going to be, hurt. But I don't know. I'm getting kind of a tough shit attitude from you. I believe that you're being asked to consider this, but you don't have a good feeling anyway about it, anyway around. And I think that right now you are taking time to yourself. You're trying to look at this from every angle, and you're making plans. In as much as you're asking yourself, what do I want? What makes me happy? How did I get into this? How did it go this way? What responsibilities do I have? What lessons should I, can I, have I learned from this? I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but what I see in the card, Sag, is I don't think that you are going to go back. And one reason is we have 2 9s, and 9s are the single cards, but I'll get there. I'm jumping ahead. Your person, I just see them as very outgoing, very social. I see them as a player, almost like phony. Like some people have real charisma and some people have phony player charisma. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be mean, but I see your person with kind of phony player charisma. Right now, your person, regarding this relationship, they feel very down, very out, very alone, very, out in the cold. And they are. And perhaps they should be. Maybe that's what they need to learn some lessons. I just see a real immaturity, Sag. They weren't able to really manifest or grow with you. Whatever they had, they held close to themselves. They either didn't want to share or didn't know how to share. And I'm not just talking about, money. I'm talking about of themselves, of their dreams, of their love, of their affection. They were very stingy with everything. They were not able to give. And should we hate them for that? No. Shall we feel sorry for them? Maybe a little. Shall we take them back and help them? I would say no, Sag. This is a lesson that I think that this person needs to learn on their own. I see you taking a lot of time and really thinking about this, and I think this person really meant something to you. You're trying to look at it from every angle. But I feel like the plans that you're making are really for yourself. If you haven't made this decision, Sag, I think you already really know what it is. I don't think that you'll go back. If you do, I don't know how it's going to turn out because I don't have cards for that. I'm not getting any messages for that. The outcome cards that I'm getting is that as a result of this relationship, you will learn your value. You will learn what you are worth. This person pissed you off so bad, hurt you so bad, that the introspection that you're doing is like, finally, I think you kind of let this go on for a while, like maybe like 5 years or something. And I think finally, it's like, no, I'm worth way more than this. I'm worth way more than a repressed person, stingy person. And I think you were trying to prove, hey, look how awesome I am. Look how lovable I am. You need to give. You can trust me. Maybe you couldn't give before. Maybe you didn't feel safe, but you can trust me. And you really were trying to show them that how beautiful love could be, but they just can't. And it really, you know what, Sag, it has nothing to do with you whatsoever. You are awesome. But they wouldn't know awesome if it came up and, slapped them in the face, obviously. It's their issue that they have to deal with. You can't teach them, you can't show them, you can't heal them. You cannot heal them, Sagittarius. And you know what I see in the future? I see you stepping back and working on yourself and working on self-love. And it's funny, I have an agreement with Spirit that this card is advice from Spirit. And usually I see this as running towards something. But in this reading, I hear Spirit saying, get the hell out, run like hell. Run like hell, Sag. And so it's interesting that we have the 9 of Cups, which to me is self-love. It's working on love, but it's self-love because you don't have to earn love here. Once you love yourself, you deserve love, and you'll sit back and be the empress until somebody comes with the love that you deserve. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to fight for it. And that's what you're doing here. You're running like hell from this person, whoever this person is. It could be a earth sign. And the outcome, Nine of Pentacles, that is the single card. It's someone who's learned to love themselves, someone who's sat back and done introspection, someone that's thought of themselves and planned for the future and what do I want. And it's someone who has built themselves internally and externally into a very nice, strong situation. And that is what you need to do, Sag. This is who you are. This is who you are working to be. Full of self-love, totally self-sustainable. Hear all the self. It's not selfish, or if it is, it's good to be selfish. Work on yourself. Okay? And then once you are coming from the place of how awesome you effing are, that's when you will attract the person who loves themselves and is able to give. This person was not able to give. Just the lesson here, Sag, is know your worth. You don't deserve this immature, stingy, cheating, lying. You are worth way more than that. And there you go. And something beautiful and good will come. Trust me. Once you learn this lesson and you know what you're worth, you don't let people like this traumatize you, tear you down, make you quit. You're not going to stay at home and be like, oh, all I ever attract is losers. I'll never meet someone good, blah, blah, blah. Nope. Once you realize your worth, what you deserve, you become the star of your own movie, not a bit player in some person who can't get their shit together. I'm sorry. You become the star of your own movie, and then you meet your co-star. Maybe it's time for you to be the star. Your person can be the co-star. That's fine. That's balanced enough. Okay, that one was pretty shitty. I think that's my clue that I'm done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Sag, is I'm gonna go through and do the, well, Tyler calls them all signs, so I guess I'm gonna call them all signs. Unless he wants to ask me not to, then I won't. But this is something Tyler Tarot does, and I love it. So what I'm gonna do, Sag, is I'm gonna say if you're dealing with an Aries, here. If you're dealing with a Taurus, here. So let's go. Sag, if you are dealing with an Aries, yeah, you know what? I'd say no. I'd say you have to do too much work, carry too much baggage, work too hard. I would say with an Aries, no bueno. If you're dealing with a Taurus, yeah, no. I see a lot of conflict, competition. I see like lose-lose or like win-lose, like they have to win and you would lose. And institutions, I look at the Hierophant. Sometimes I like, are you the good Hierophant or the bad Hierophant? And because it can be marriage, it can be forgiveness. But in this instance, I see it being so contentious that shit, someone could end up in jail or something. I just see no with Taurus. Gemini. What I'm seeing here, Sag, is after your period of reevaluation, and like the Hangman is to sit back, and the Hangman here is sitting back, reevaluating, Three of Wands, learning to love yourself, learning to take care of yourself. So after you've completed that, perhaps a relationship with a Gemini would be very good for you. It could you know, you have your self-confidence, and it could be just really a good thing, something that would seem like, you know, winning to you or making good positive progress. If you're dealing with a Cancer, oh, hells yeah. Someone loving, nurturing. I mean, you've got the Queen of Cups, loving, nurturing, the Empress, you know, just abundance. Yeah, if you're dealing with a Cancer, this person is definitely able to give love. If you're dealing with a Leo, wow, that's some powerful energy. I'd say there'd be love, security, stability, and you'd bring the fire. Yeah, I would say it could be very good with a Leo Sag. If you're dealing with a Virgo, you know, I see too much hard work, perseverance hanging in there, and it just be like, for what? Insecurity, loss, lack. No, I don't see it with Virgo, Sag. If you're dealing with a Libra, yeah. You know what? I see an opportunity for you guys to work together and really maybe build something. Be careful. It's my own personal bias. I think that this person could have control tendencies. Keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I see that could be very prosperous, fruitful. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, wow. Yeah. Definitely. This Scorpio would be, I'd say, like super busy, has a lot going on, but so, you know, watch out for that depending on what your needs or wants are. But that being together could be just freaking beautiful for you. I think this person's smile would just be out of this world, and their hugs would be, you know, they'd make you feel really seen and heard. If you are dealing with another Sagittarius, Sag, yeah, I'd say it could be beautiful. You guys could really be a team. Not only just, you know, the financial security, the family, but you could, I'm seeing maybe you could have like a company together. Like a team, not only family-wise, but work-wise. Like you could really build something together. You could also meet in a social gathering, through friends, or at work. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, I don't know. I think this Capricorn, just be a little too, like, maybe focused at work, sharp spoken. I just feel like there'd be competition. I see you guys debating a lot or nitpicking. Just to me, that's my idea of hell. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, no, I see this Aquarius would be too controlling, and it would definitely put you in a place where you would feel, you'd feel trapped. You wouldn't know how to deal with it at first, Sag. You'd be okay, but I see this person as overwhelming for you. And if you are dealing with a Pisces, the moon, Pisces, cray cray. I see a lot of secrets. You'd be very anxious. Yeah, And I see things not going well at all, and perhaps even the law would get involved. Yeah, no bueno with Pisces. I wouldn't go there. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. It has been a pleasure. And please do like this video. And also, if you have not subscribed. Oh, I think I'm trying to cheat you out of this. I always forget, Sag. Let's do it. Libra and Cancer. just to give you an idea of to what signs, maybe. Gemini and Scorpio. And Scorpio was good here. And Virgo and Taurus. So just some astrological signs. Sorry, I always forget. I try and do it in between the two, but what are you going to do? So anyway, Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining again. And please do like the video and please do subscribe if you have not. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.